when last we left off with Black Mirror 3, I'm still a little weirded out that Detective Spooner actually has respect for us now, and all it took was getting a punch in the face from Tom. So, there's that. We took Spooner back to the morgue to show him all the debauchery, shall we say, that was going on there. And, the tapes were gone, and Phil's body was gone. Which was making Spooner go, okay, now I'm starting to be suspicious of you again. And then we had to show him the body that was in the dysfunctional coolers, shall we say, and how it was looking. And he was like, oh yeah, that's been here a while. With Darren going, yeah, and I was here when it was put here. So Spooner was like, huh, I must be really bad at my job to have missed this guy. And then he's like, well, I need to take your statement down at the station. And we're like, but we got things to do. And he's like, I don't care. And then Tom walks in. And it's like, hey, you! Because you're like putting two and two together. Because like, it was Tom who stated that we killed Phil when we hadn't. So, I'm thinking either Tom did it or someone else did. Because he seemed very upset that a valuable item he had given to Phil was gone. I'm assuming he must have killed him because it was gone. Because he beat up Bobby and kicked him out. I mean, I wanted to, but the game wouldn't let us. Oh. And yeah, get your eyes checked. Shut my door because the cat opened it. So yeah, like a lot happened. And now we're here, because Spooner went to chase after Tom, who I am assuming was trying to clean up the morgue. I'm assuming that it was like a joint operation between Tom and Phil, and that's why he's trying to clean it up, because he knows the jig is up. Now we can actually come across this thing.
So what have we got here then? An ancient comic? It looks like a kind of picture-based script. Let's see if I can work any of it out. Some guy carrying a black ball. He's wearing a long robe. Or a dress. Could be some holy character. Or a priest. Then he lies down with the black ball and some other guys wearing dresses stand around him. Weird. And here they're taking the guy with the ball's head off? Wait, could it be some kind of burial ritual? Or an execution?
Maybe, Darren. I like to think when Darren refused to kill Phil, Samuel was looking down at him like Mufasa, shaking his head saying, this isn't my son. And then Darren locked him in the cellar. He's like, that's my boy! Because the thing with Samuel is, except for like, genuinely except for the incident in the asylum when he rigged up a window to electrocute a doctor. Like, granted, I don't feel bad for the doctor given what was going on there, but still, Samuel did that. He could have killed him with that. Samuel never really did a lot that would have killed someone, at least not intentionally. That could have intentionally killed the guy. And I guess you could say, like, drugging the sedative beer. Yeah, there's that too. I was about to get to it. Because, like, the difference between medicine and poison is the dose.
I'll take a quick photo. Maybe I'll find someone who knows about hieroglyphics.
Ah. At best, well, yeah, you're right. At best, he was an idiot. At worst, he was truly psychopathic.
I've seen one of these before, in the academy. Angelina placed a black ball in it, and then the portal opened. I think she'd stolen it from the museum, but now she's dead. And she had the ball with her when my mother threw her to her death. Opening mechanism for the portal. I'm not gonna get any further here without a black ball. An inactive portal, just like the one in the academy. Angelina was able to open it using a weird black ball thing. Speaking as a physicist, I have to ask myself, how the hell does that thing actually work? This here is one massive rock. You'd have to liquefy it to be able to go through there. I could go and take a bath in a volcano too.
I don't know why, but Darren going full gremlin mode and Tom sucker punching him made me laugh. I mean, to be fair, the juxtaposition is funny, especially when you take into consideration that he just gets right back up and walks away. Like, I think that's why they blacked out right when Tom punches him, because it really would have been even more tonal dissonance to see him get up and just walk away. Because, like, he's just like, oh, well, okay, then you're just walking it off. Not doing anything else. He talks shit, got hit, and he's like, okay, I had enough here. I'm gonna carry on. Thank you. Have a good day.
Speaking as a physicist, I have to ask this here is what...
Also, Darren, not that I want to go, like, you need to go through the whole thing to be what you want to be, because, like, you don't... Like, the sciences should be open to everyone in order to learn. I believe very much, in Milo's philosophy in that, where you don't need to go to big school education to be enthusiastic about your chosen field. However, I don't know if you can really call yourself a physicist. I don't know, something about that after like only 2 semesters. Because I'm pretty sure that was what was said, right? Like, he was only in there for a couple of semesters. So he was in school for maybe a year. Unless, like, we're doing that thing where a semester means a school year. Because I know, like, at the college I went to, that, at least, like, in my local colleges, each semester is counted as 1 season. So it's like, is that what Darren is talking about? So he only went, like, for a fall and winter? Or, like, a winter and spring? Or does he mean semester as in he went for a whole year, like, the way high schools usually call their semesters? See, me after 2 semesters, graphic design is my passion, proceeds to use Comic Sans on everything. I mean, to be fair, Comic Sans is a good font. People only hate it because it got overused. But it's a good font for a reason. It's very easy for dyslexics to read. If what I have been told is true.
Speaking as a this here is...
But then again, Darren is also smarter than me, so maybe I shouldn't knock him being a physicist.
I'm not gonna get...
Yeah. It makes it a lot easier to... We could go talk to Father Martin about it. I changed the Times New Romans when I'm done, yeah. I do that too, because, like, when you write it in one font and then you change it and then do one last pass through, you'll end up seeing shit that you missed because you went eye blind to the font you were using. I hope we won't have to dig up her grave. Actually, what if the museum would be open? We could also talk to Doc
Hello,
Winterbottom.
Father.
Welcome back, Adrian.
She might know something.
Does this mean anything to you?
They're pagan symbols. I don't know anything about that.
Ah, shit. Hey, you see one of these around?
Tell me, Father Frederick, do you know anything about a black ball, like a pearl? There was one exhibited in the museum a few weeks ago, but it was stolen.
I'm not surprised that museum should be closed down. It exhibits evil and attracts people with it. It should never have been allowed to open.
And the ball? Do you know anything about it?
If it's been exhibited there, no.
Thanks for
Fair
the help.
enough.
May the Lord be with you.
Honestly, I do kind of like that everyone else in the town wasn't really happy with it. Because it sounds like no one else really wanted to have that museum there. But Murray just kept pushing the point and forced their hand. Is this the same guy from the second game? Yeah. Also, hey Canuck, welcome in. We're still playing as Darren, but now he's possessed by one of his ancestors, and now everyone believes that he is actually a Gordon, so there is that. We haven't passed, like, a night yet, so we should be able to meet her at the cafe. But let's see if she's here. If it's, cause like, it looks like a door, or no, that's that's like a curtain. You're back! Abaya! I was so worried, where
The sales girl is terrified of me. As long as I don't ask her any questions, then I probably won't give her a heart attack. The sales girl is terrified.
Okay, so she's just back doing her own thing, okay. As long as she's alive, that's all I care about. So what the fuck are these two arguing about? Oh, we can talk to Edward, though. Hey, Edward, you happen to know, pagan stuff?
Edward,
Sir?
all on your own today?
Denise is ill.
But wasn't she here this morning?
Yes. She went down with a virus all of a sudden.
Might that be the, Conrad Spooner virus?
I think it's got plenty of names. Whatever the case, it doesn't just make you unfit for work. It makes you unfit for marriage, too.
I'm very sorry, Edward.
Well, anyway, it's not infectious.
Yeah, thankfully. So hey, Edward, I know you were made manager here, but since Denise is being a cheating bitch, how about you quit and you work for us? Because we do desperately need a butler.
Could you take a look at this and tell me what you make of it?
Oh, yes. I've seen this script before somewhere. It's, druidic. Very old.
Can you read it?
Reading might be an exaggeration. It's more a kind of pictorial story. I think it's a description of a burial ritual. Yes, that could well be the case. Here, the dead person seems to be some kind of ecclesiastical person. A priest, if you will. You can see that by the crooked staff. That symbol was often used for spiritual leaders.
And he has a black ball in his hands. Are you saying that it could be like one of those that was in the museum?
Oh, you could even be right there. If that's the case, then I'm not at all surprised it was stolen. It would be worth a fortune.
Might it be possible that there are more of them?
I wouldn't exclude that possibility. If it's some kind of a burial gift for priests, then there could be a chance you'd find one under a burial mound.
Well, damn, I wasn't expecting Edward to be the one with the answers. Shit. Also, Canuck, thank you for the head pats. I've received head pats. Let's see. Thank you, Chicky, for filling them in.
You mentioned a burial mound. Is there one around here?
Oh, yes, sir. There are supposed to be one or two around here. At least they discovered some a few years ago. It was even in the paper. Ah, now I remember where I recognize the hieroglyphics from. There was a photograph of the tomb in the paper, along with the research team. These kinds of hieroglyphics were engraved in the rocks.
A research team? Damn. I bet they cleared out the tomb completely.
You would think so, but you could...
I could what?
Excuse my tactlessness, sir. Miss Valley, she was involved with the excavation. A group of archaeology students were here in this area looking for pagan relics, and they discovered a burial mound quite by chance. It was quite an exciting event.
And, who else was involved in this enterprise?
Nobody I knew, I regret to say, sir.
Thanks anyway, Edward. You've helped me a lot.
Sir, would you happen to have a moment's time?
Oh.
Yeah?
It's rather unpleasant for me to mention this so brashly, but Dr. Winterbottom said I ought to do it. Now, as master of Black Mirror Castle, would you happen to have any staff requirements? I would be most pleased to be able to work for you, sir.
Huh? What's gonna happen to the cafe if you're no longer here?
Oh, don't worry about that. Denise's father already has a new business idea, and I, don't believe I'm the right sort of chap for it.
Is that so? Isn't the cafe doing so well? What could do better here in Willow Creek, then?
An undertaking business. Funerals, sir.
Ah.
Of course. I should have thought of that myself. But I really don't know if I can actually use a butler. I need construction guys or a demolition company more urgently.
It is precisely a butler's job to look after such things.
Maybe you're right. Well then, why not come up to the castle tomorrow sometime? Then we can give it some more thought.
Thank you very much, sir.
Take care, Edward.
You're
I'll do
hired!
my best, sir.
You're hired, you're hired, you're hired! Yes, I am very invested in this relationship because I want a Bates 2 and William 2.0. God, could you imagine? Oh man, I hope Edward doesn't die. Like, so far, people who have come to the castle have not had a lot of good luck. Let's be real here. Oh, but he might actually work for us. We might, yay. Well, time to go invade Miss Valley's old home. A giant hamster ball. Her. Yeah, she died. At the very end of Black Mirror 2, she grabbed... oh god, what was her name? I've done blanked on it. Angelina. Our mother grabbed Angelina and fell back into the pit of Mountain Dew.
Can I ask you something briefly?
Hmm?
Were you involved with the search at Miss Valley's house?
Yes, but I'm not authorized to tell you anything about it.
Fair enough.
I found a bear trap in the woods. Are those kind of traps even allowed?
I know there are hunters out and about all year round, but I'm sure they don't use bear traps. There aren't any bears in England.
What are the traps for then? And who set them?
Maybe the bears have laid some to catch the hunters.
You've got a logical explanation for everything, haven't you? The most important thing for you is that you don't have to waste any time having a proper look at things.
That's what it looks like.
Goodbye, Constable.
Dude gets called out and he doesn't even flinch, like, yeah, that's pretty much the base of it. I don't want to do a damn thing around here. Well, At least he doesn't deny it. It's not great, but he doesn't try to paint it as something else. So, do you still want our
Inspector
statement,
Spooner.
Detective?
Little Lord Adrian, what can the village Bobby do for you?
Are you trying to suck up to me, or are you pulling my leg?
You choose.
Have you arrested Tom?
He vanished into the woods. We've started a search.
Well, there's that at least. So...
By the way, the necklace that Tom got so wound up about, did you ever consider that it might be stolen? From an old people's home, for example?
From an old people's home in Ipswich?
Just an idea.
Hell yeah. Congrats on the star.
Might you possibly be able to give me a tiny bit of information?
Really? I can't wait.
You searched Miss Valley's house, didn't you? Did you come across any kind of archaeological notes or drawings while you were at it?
Zach,
Hmm?
shouldn't you been off on the beat long ago?
Oh.
You know, Adrian, I get the feeling that our, let's call it a relationship, has got rather bogged down of late. You're constantly coming to me with some new request. It's always me who's supposed to give you something. I'm thinking it's time we changed all that.
Would you like to come with me to see Doc Winterbottom? Do some couple therapy?
Nice idea, but I've got something else planned. As you perhaps already noticed, I sometimes tend towards making quite hasty judgments. That's one of the reasons they redeployed me here to Willow Creek. And actually imagine my life as a police inspector somewhat differently.
Pursuits, shootouts, explosions.
You're looking into my very soul. But without some clear evidential success under my belt, I'm not going to be getting out of this dump all that quickly. And what with your circumstances having sadly changed somewhat.
What's supposed to have changed there? I'm innocent now, just like I always was.
But now your nobility, as you have so strikingly noticed. And here in good old England, that is a good reason to treat things with more of a feather-light touch. Or to put it another way, an error in such a case would definitely not be good for my career.
Have I got this right? You're crapping yourself because I own a castle now.
Perhaps it's still not too late to forget the whole thing and close the case. But to do that, I have to present the judge with something meaningful.
Is that a polite request for a confession? Are you kidding me?
No, you misunderstood me. The thing with Tom and that Phil is already a good start. Also, Murray has corrected his statement and given you an alibi for the Miss Valley murder. Seems to like you a lot, that bloke. But there's still this Lewis and Angelina woman. They're officially missing. But someone who's missing also can be a perpetrator. You do see that?
Ah, we're speaking the same language at last. What's happening with Miss Valley's house now? Have you found anything there?
We only found some photos of you, and we also took a few other things relevant to the case. If you think you can find something there that might bring this case to a close, then I'll let you have a look around the house.
Are we partners then?
Not the expression I'd use. Hey, but this conversation never took place, okay? Zach will go with you, and I want to be informed about everything.
Of course, Inspector.
Roger Dodger. Hey Raven, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. You can't ask for requests when you don't even ask about my day. What happened to I hope you're having a good weekend Friday, Raven. Also, Cheeky, that's fucking gold. I love that. Also, I just noticed on the cabinet here, it's fucking Samuel's face from Black Mirror 1 with darts in it. What the fuck? Been tidying up after DIY chaos. Chaos! I hope the project has gone very well. But also, I love how he, like, sends Zach off so they can talk in private about it. And now I'm kind of upset because we literally had in our hand a picture of Angelina setting the fire that Murray had and we apparently didn't take it. We could have just given that over, and we didn't. Although I guess that means we may have to go to Murray and pester him for it. Remind him that, hey, we're the lord of the land now, so hand it over or I'm gonna end your whole fucking life. And things are okay today. I've kind of been, like, sleeping a lot on and off through the week. I lost basically every day due to fucked up sleep. It's not fun. I got no idea what's going on, and I'm just gonna pretend like I do. Honestly, Raven, that's the best way to approach the Black Mirror game series. You're just along for the ride, and it gets batshit every step of the way. Insomnia, yeah.
There are supposed to be burial mounds in this area. Do you happen to know where any of them are?
You've just inherited a castle. Now you want to move again?
Couldn't you give me just one decent answer, please?
Ah, well. If it means so much, yeah. No, I don't know where you might find a burial mound.
Also, I want to say fuck you, Spooner, because we literally have not come to you for any form of request up until now. Unless he's, like, talking about when we would ask him about stuff prior. But that was when he was just being a fucking dickhead and wasn't even complying with our requests either. So, like, what the fuck, man? Also, I'm starting to think I have a sleep disorder. Which, you know, I should have suspected it since I've always had problems sleeping. Like, ever since I was a wee borb. But, hieroglyphics.
Have you seen anything like this before?
Something similar. In the cells on the wall.
Oh. Well, okay then.
This black ball that was stolen from the museum.
You want to give it back? That'd be very nice, of course.
So it hasn't turned up again.
No.
Goodbye.
Fare thee well, my lord.
You are such an ass, Spooner.
I'm going back there voluntarily.
Oh, okay, so he was joking though when he said there's some on the walls. Okay. Hold on, we need to talk to Zach, I think. Don't make me come over there and roll you blankets. Oh, lol, please, no, it's really hot over here. Yeah, don't do that. Raven's British. They're in the Englands. They can't stand the heat. Rolling around in underwear even to get post. I care not. Yeah, I don't blame you.
Can I ask you something briefly?
Hmm?
We gotta go to Miss Valley's house now.
The inspector said that it wouldn't be a problem if I wanted to have a look at Miss Valley's house for myself. But that you should come along to keep an eye on me.
If that's what he said, I'll go and get the keys. Have fun with the search. Just tell me when you want to go.
Thank you, Zach. Also, hey, Enderman, welcome in. It's treating me okay. I woke up, like, maybe an hour and a half before stream and had some Bergen sweet potato fries. My sleep schedule this past week, though, has been absolute total shit. I haven't been able to sleep very well at all. I actually ended up, like, losing my Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And if I hadn't set an alarm, I would have lost my Friday, too. I hope yours is doing good. See, the windows are all open so everyone can listen to my Marvel trash films. They're just getting a free show. It's fine. Start a new point and click. Ooh. What's the point and click?
Miss Valley's brother, Vic. She has quite a lot of pictures of him. But that's no surprise. She was pretty obsessed with his death. And particularly with his murderer, Samuel Gordon. My father.
It's antihistamine. But docs do give it out for the occasional insomnia. I mean, the closest thing we'd have to that, I think, is Benadryl, so it may be an ingredient in that. Maybe? I could try it. Black and White Widow are the best. Ooh. More of a last resort thing, yeah.
She must have really loved her brother.
See, Night of the Rabbit. Ooh, what's that about?
A wooden rocking chair. The backrest doesn't look particularly comfortable.
It's more comfortable than you think it would be. It's great if you're wearing like really bulky cardigans and they just kind of go out the back, so you just get to rest and relax in it. All's good, just chilling. This week ravaged me work-wise. Oh no. I'm glad that you're able to get a chance to relax this Friday Eve.
Crockery with folkloric designs. Experts like me call them painted plates. I think they just don't have oil or gas in Willow Creek yet.
Well, I think they technically do. It's just a lot of these buildings are so old they aren't integrated yet. See, no idea yet. I started it up to see if it would run on my laptop. Ooh. Well, hopefully it runs well and you can solve it well. Let's see. The script is pretty funny. Nice. Always gotta appreciate a comedy script.
Anything against me taking a piece of coal?
I don't think anybody would have anything against that.
Well, I mean, this is still considered a crime scene, dude.
An empty notepad.
What are you doing there?
I just wanted to take a piece of paper to take some notes.
Stay down here, please.
What? Why? Maybe there's something worth looking at up there.
Miss Valley kept all of her papers down here.
Fair
We
enough.
searched through everything upstairs and found nothing except a couple of photos of her brother Vic.
All right. Newspaper clippings about Vic's murder. I can't imagine how anyone could murder a child so brutally.
What are you up to?
Maybe there's a secret trapdoor under the rug.
What a load of nonsense.
In this town, you would be surprised. Seriously, Zach, you would be surprised.
Old newspapers and a book with English children's songs. That's no use to me. Seems Miss Valley wasn't just scared of the Gordons. Now this could be interesting. Miss Valley's book collection. Let's take a look. English history and stories, Camelot and the Holy Grail. From William the Conqueror to Magna Carta. Aha, a folder from a university. Constable, can I take a look at this folder here?
That's just books about science and the like.
Was that a yes?
Okay by me, but don't take too long.
No black ball. If I'm lucky, then nobody else will have found it either. Now all I have to do is find out exactly where this burial mound is.
Okay, so... Let's see, despite living here, apparently he would. Yeah, but then again, like, Zach has already proven and blatantly stated that he doesn't want to do anything. He doesn't actually want to do his job here. He probably likes working in a small town because just about nothing happens here. The only people he has to look out for is Tom and Phil. Literally, that's it. It's literally the only reason the police station here has 2 cells. Because it's just 2 knuckleheads that get in trouble half the time. Let's see, I recently finished the What If series and have started She-Hulk. Ooh, nice. I kind of liked She-Hulk. It was fun, and I love the part when she yells at him at the start. Plus, the actress has been cool and stuff, or been in cool stuff. Yeah, I hear good things about her and her work. Group has been investigating. So this would have been like a little bit before, actually. Because this is 1981. This would have been before the murders. Seeing around at Sector 13. We found an untouched tumulus, one probably spared by grave robbers. The entrance was still closed by a stone slab, typical of this type of earthworks. The grave is characteristic of a previous type known to us, the Cotswold Cern type.
There has to be a few significant words in these research papers from which I can work out the exact location. I think 3 words will do it.
Oh. But I wasn't finished reading. We found the remains of 12 persons, probably males. Some were missing heads, bones have been rearranged. We believe that the skulls would have been removed for use during rituals. But why? That remains to be seen. We have marked the position of the grave on the map. To protect the grave from looters, the map has been lodged at the University Archive and is only available to authorized persons. Finds and specimens sent for archiving: 7 complete male skeletons, 5 male skeletons minus skulls, 1 gold figure in the form of a bull, 2 gold tablets with hieroglyphics, 1 specimen of sand from the grave floor, in addition to a soil sample and various small animal bones from the surrounding area of This was pretty fun. Hell yeah. I don't know if I did that right. See, yeah, Hawk was all, you need to stay calm in the face of adversity. And She-Hulk went, I am a woman. Don't talk to me about staying calm in adversity. And she's my hero now. Yeah, like literally. Hang on, I need to double check something. Okay. I got confused with another actress. But also, like, a woman is literally the worst person. Like, that one meme of, like, an old dude just having a few hurdles he could easily run around, and then the woman having a shit ton of stuff in their way is quite apt. Because it's like, no matter what a woman does, we always have to do a shit ton more to prove our competency, and even then, we're still doubted. Yeah, I've seen a few memes like that, yeah. Oh yeah. And then if you include, like, the intersectionality of, like, race to the matter, it gets a hell of a lot worse. I'd actually seen something on the men's lib subreddit recently where a trans man basically was regaling everybody with what they had noticed in the field when they had been a woman. No one took him seriously, like, at all. Like, he always been, like, going, look, I know what I'm doing, and they're like, sure, okay, sweetie. But then when he fully became himself, people stopped asking and double-checking his work. Like, they took belief that he knew what he was doing. And all because he became a guy. See, Invisible Women is a really good book of highlighting all the invisible ways the world is stacked against women. Like things we wouldn't even consciously recognize until someone points it out. Yeah, pretty much. Trans people walking both sides and seeing that shit. Yeah, pretty much. Like, literally, some of them when they, like some of the women go, oh shit, this really does suck. And we're just like, yeah, welcome to the club. But hey, at least we get to look pretty as much as we want, and people allow us to be emotional, even if they tell us we're being hysterical, so there's that. It's like double-edged swords all around. You're not getting out of life without getting cut somewhere along the line. That's just how it is. Welcome, we have clubs. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you know what? I'm getting a little sick of trying to figure this out, so... Go gadget auto-solve.
Now I've got something I can work with. Sector I-3 in the marsh. I've been round there already when I was looking for the portals. And there's a place where there are lots of small animal bones. I must be able to find that.
Oh, so we're not actually going to the university. We're just working... Okay, whatever. Yeah, there is an auto-solve built in. Like, if you play on... I remember in Black Mirror 2, they gave you the option of turning it on or off, and I think in this one it's just automatically on. I don't remember turning it on, but it's been, like, a few weeks at this point since I started this one. See, I remember watching a trans guy break down after talking about how he had been treated as a passing guy and how much more lonely... Yeah. Like... Our current world, as we're socialized to work in it, is broken as hell. And it makes me want to give him a hug. Because, like, that it just genuinely sucks.
I've definitely overlooked something, and I'm thinking I'm not gonna get back in here all that easily.
Gotta take some notes.
This trick has always worked before.
Wait, her reply?
That has to be the same letter as the one I found in the shack. You can still read a bit of it. In case we are unable to... the evil... We fail in our goal and the order never existed. Already sacrificed. That was never my intention. If the cursed one... then... Oh, now it's looking very faint. Can't be allowed to find any trace that might lead to us.
That's why I like he for she. It highlighted the things men suffer as well. Yeah. Like, For as much as people complain about the patriarchy, and rightfully so, don't get me wrong, men are also victims of it. A lot of toxic masculinity is based in the patriarchy. Yeah, we all suffering out here, but it's like, horizontally stratified. There's different layers to this shit. Well, horizontally and vertically. It's a tesseract of suffering.
I get it. This is Miss Valley announcing that the Order should be disbanded should anything go wrong. That explains a lot. Zach, I've seen enough. Let's go.
Please, put the folder away again, and then we can go.
They gotta go back to her. Good luck with the puzzles. Thank you, MC. I'm gonna need it, more than likely. May the rest of the shift go smooth. Oh no, Zemcy. Raven was talking about my insomnia, I think. Because we were talking about my sleep issues this past week. I should press... over here, Eastern Marsh.
Small animal bones. It said in Miss Valley's research papers that she'd sent some of the bones to her institute. That would point to there being a burial mound somewhere here close by.
Oh no, we all have the insomnias. We all get no good sleep here.
Hello? As far as I can remember, there wasn't a pile of stones here yesterday.
There's a note.
There's something wedged between the stones. A piece of paper.
Oh,
An
for
envelope with my name on it. This is starting to get a bit creepy.
what the fuck, man?
An envelope with my name on it. No sender's address, nothing.
They knew we would be here somehow. That or they were hoping we'd show up again.
Hope is the guardian's second virtue. It nourishes the wise, but it fools the measured, who mindlessly rest on its promises.
Okay.
Next weird message. I kind of expected it. Whoever's planned this little game with me knew I'd pass by the swamp.
This shit's cursed, I tell ya what.
I'll just have a try in this direction. Wasn't all that difficult to find.
Great. Also, I need to minimize that.
There are even more of these small animal skeletons. Maybe there's an owl roosting here. Or maybe something bigger?
They hear his inventory clanking from the next village. I mean, considering all the shit he carries here, yeah, I imagine so. Especially when he was carrying that fucking giant-ass metal detector with the can of construction foam. Like, damn, son.
There are plenty of twigs and branches here. I'll take some dry ones.
We'll go this way.
This tree must have been cut down decades ago. Probably when they discovered the tomb. A spare menhir that was left over from building the tomb?
Maybe.
The same hieroglyphics as on the stone tablet in the cavern. These places are definitely connected. That could be a hole, or a symbol for a black ball. I think I've come to the right place.
Just to be safe. Tomb Spelunken. Ahoy. Yarhar.
I've never seen a burial mound from the inside. To be honest, never from the outside either. Let's see what awaits.
Into the depths we go.
It smells old here. Very old.
There's so much shit. We'll go from right to left.
The walls are made from solid pieces of stone. They must have needed hundreds of people to build this thing here. So, this is where they actually laid the dead. All empty. Nothing to be found.
Yeah, they took the bodies out of here.
The floor is made of stone, covered with a layer of dirt. They sure couldn't have buried the ball. It's not worth it. I'm not gonna find anything like this. Mordred would definitely have known where to look. How come I'm not getting a vision now? Hey Mordred, where are you when you need it? Just a minute. That's not such a bad idea. If I don't take my pills and then wait here for long enough, I'm bound to have a vision sooner or later. I mean, why not here? Although it does say on the warning label that it's at least 2 weeks before the meds stop working. Maybe I can speed that up? Just a matter of how.
Darren, that's an incredibly terrible idea.
The wind's blown half the wood in here. No black balls down there. There are small loose stones all over the place here. There are small loose... There are small loose... A little piece of coal.
Well, I know if we get, like, activated charcoal, we can, like, consume it and make it stop working.
There are small loose stones all over the place here.
But I don't know if that would actually work here. Let's go. For no other reason, just because I want to, I'm gonna go talk to Ralph, see how he's doing.
Ralph, are you there? It's Darren.
Yes?
Phil, the guy who locked you up, is dead. Ralph, did you hear? You don't need to worry anymore. No one's gonna hurt you. I'll leave Ralph in peace for a bit.
Well, I guess there's that. I'm starting to wonder if another day has actually passed and I've missed it. Cause like, I do remember, hey legends, welcome in, I hope you're doing well, I'm trying to solve this game. Also, aw, the little lamb. If I can see it. No, error in the database. How could you, Twitch? Why you betray me? I guess we should be able to talk to Doc Winterbottom now?
Hello, Doctor?
Just double checking. We'll still need something from her trash can eventually.
Hi, Doc.
Adrian, what can I do for you?
I think the medication is causing me problems.
What do you mean? Are you having negative side effects? Does it make you feel sick?
I, have the feeling that it's not working like it normally does today. Could it be that I've eaten something that's reducing the effect?
Have you drunk a lot of valerian tea or St. John's wort tea? These herbs can both impede the effect.
No, tea's not really my thing.
Perhaps you've taken some antacids for stomachache or heartburn? It would be better if you didn't. Medicines containing magnesium, in combination with drinks containing caffeine, inhibit the absorption of the active component of haloparadox into the blood. I should have told you that, I'm sorry.
That means it's not only valerian and St. John's wort I need to avoid, but also stomach medicines and coffee?
Not altogether, but 1 of 2 cups of coffee a day is not so bad. Just don't overdo it.
Your cough is getting worse every day.
Doc, are you okay? Are you sick?
Tell me, Doc, have you had a look at the museum here?
To be honest, no. I've never been, and I never will.
It's probably better that way. Then, I guess you don't know anything about the Black Ball?
I'm sorry, no.
Bye, Doc.
Look after yourself, Adrian.
Thanks, Doc. Now we're gonna go to the store and buy all the shit that'll make it so this medication won't work, because that's totally a smart idea. We're gonna go trip balls and see shit, and maybe get possessed by the ghost of our dead ancestor who has a bone to pick with our family.
Hi. Have you got valerian tea or St. John's wort?
I'm afraid not. But I can order it for you. It takes about 2 days.
Oh, that's too long. I need it today.
Oh, well, I don't know.
That's okay.
I'd like a packet of coffee.
What kind? Decaffeinated or extra mild?
Don't you have extra strong?
Caffeine doesn't really agree with the older customers.
And what about this sack of coffee beans here?
That's the extra mild one. Should I pack you some?
No thanks. Abaya, have you got something for heartburn?
Yes. Yes, of course. I recommend bicarbonate of soda.
Does that contain magnesium?
No, it's just salt.
Have you got anything else?
If you need magnesium, you could also take an antacid. You need a prescription for it, but I'll make an exception for you.
Okay.
She just wants us out of her hair. Poor Abaya. Thanks.
See you.
Yes.
Well, we're about to make some mistakes, I tell y'all what. Because this is not a good idea. Not in the slightest. But we may as well be in here safe from everyone else.
ought to put the sheeting on from the outside.
Yeah, core scrub. Come on in. Welcome in. I hope your Friday's
Well, at least
doing
it
well.
won't rain in anymore.
Oh, pig.
Tablets for stomach complaints containing magnesium. It says on the packet that you shouldn't take more than 2 tablets a day. Tablets for stomach.
Oh, we should have gone to the fucking cafe. Sits back down. Well, I ended up doing something accidentally. Hey, Edward. I need tea. Also, I like how in the back there's those little metallic plates and there's a reflection in
Mr.
them.
Gordon, what can I do for you?
Can I buy a whole packet of coffee here too?
But of course, sir. What variety would you like?
The strongest.
My pleasure. That's Colombian coffee, one of my favorite varieties.
Thanks. Take care, Evan.
I'll do my best, sir.
That's probably what we gotta go back to the castle for, because it's got a pot there we can use and boil. We're probably gonna make some abysmal concoction.
An empty pot. I'm guessing the guys here have heated up their lunch in it. And I can make myself tea or coffee with it. I'll just pour in a bit of water.
Alright, I guess the sink still works. Okay. Do we need the stones to, like, make a little ring?
I'll put the stones in the middle of the chamber. That'll give me a small fire hearth.
There we go. Okay, put down the sticks.
That makes enough combustible material for a small fire. I ought to fix up a fire first.
Oh, fine.
I ought to get together everything I need before I light the fire.
We don't have everything? What else do we need? Oh, we still need to find Valerian or St. John's wort. Oh, wait. Oh, fuck. I didn't get everything I needed from the castle. I forgot one of the plants in the back garden is that. Why do we well, we don't live in a cave. We're just, we're trying to see if we can quickly get off our antipsychotics so that the ghost of our dead ancestor will take us over. Know where to find a black ball that we need to open up a demon portal and somehow win the game? I don't know. Darren's making some questionable choices, but he gets it honest. Also, hello Rex, welcome in. I hope you're doing well.
Tumulus valerian. That's exactly what I'm after. And the plant's already dried out. Ought to burn well, that stuff. Don't reckon this hole's got much more to offer.
So we could just occasionally still, like, use it, okay. I think we probably do need more pills. But, Darren's just not thinking straight. But, you know, we're just here along for the ride, watching him make horrible life choices.
Father and son by the campfire. How touching. The water ought to boil soon. And now I'll crush the tablets first so that they dissolve faster.
Darren, you are gonna get so damn sick from this. Like, genuinely, you are going to be ill.
A dried out valerian. I'm afraid that my soup's not going to be enough on its own.
Well, what else do I need to do?
I've already got a small...
Oh.
Oh, I'm gonna stink like a kipper when I get out of here. Not exactly the best deodorant for an unjustly alleged arsonist. Oh, I'm already feeling a bit weird. Woozy, like I've been wrapped in wool. But that's not enough. Something's still missing. What the hell am I getting into here, for Pete's sake? So what? It's not gonna kill me.
I mean,
and if it does, then I'm already in a tube.
Darren. And he's just straight chugging it from a hot pot. Oh my god.
Ugh. This is working better than I thought. What?
And down he goes. I think the rest of the game's gonna take place as a hallucination in the cave. That would be funny if it did.
I need them urgently. Damn it! Oh, I never thought it'd be so intense. How long was I out for? Well, anyway, I've seen the ball thing. They hid them here in the tomb. Somewhere in a wall. This mold wasn't here before. Or was it? What can that mean? This figure in my vision has done something with the ball here.
Aha.
Well, that was weird. But anyway, I've got what I wanted. Thanks, Mordred.
His lungs must be destroyed from all the smoke he inhaled. Yeah, it's a wonder he's not dead, to be quite honest. Okay, I guess let's go back to fucking Murray, as much as I hate to. Because to be quite honest, he's the only one.
No, it'd be better for both Murray and me if we don't see each other in the near future. No.
Okay, fine, fine.
Wasting water like that wouldn't really be...
I do a stretch. Alright. Yeah, yeet. In you go. We're totally not making even more bad life choices.
I'm having a real problem believing what I'm seeing right now.
Mortal choices. Alright, fuck it. We go.
Look, the portal's open. The Academy. That brings back some memories. Bad ones. I had kinda hoped to come out in the ritual chamber. Looks like the portal hadn't been completely activated. Not good. The way it's looking, I'm gonna be here longer than I planned for.
Well. Damn, it looks like a lot more of this place kind of collapsed in on itself. Well, let's take a picture of Lewis's body.
With that, I'd at least have evidence that Lewis is dead. Then I'd have to answer some uncomfortable questions. So no.
Okay. Let's see, is this where Samuel went mad? Technically he went mad in like the in the actual ceremonial chamber, and we haven't seen that yet this game. We did see it at the very end of Black Mirror 2 though.
That must be Lewis. Or what's left of him, at least. Angelina wouldn't have got all that far without his help. He let himself be used by her. Just like I did. But never mind what kind of a guy he was. I still have to feel just a bit sorry for him. Let's see if the guy's got anything else on him, apart from bugs. Keep nice and still. Ugh. Something about this corpse feels quite nicely alive. Must be something to do with the circle of life. A note to Lewis from Angelina.
Interesting. What's it say?
A letter to Lewis from Angelina. Lewis, I've taken care of Valley. She's not gonna cause us any more trouble. You deal with the people at the castle. Best thing would be to just set the place on fire. Just make sure that the American comes out of it at least half okay. I need him alive. Bring him to the academy as quickly as possible. I'm gonna try to be there with Catherine ahead of you. You'll get your money as soon as I've got what I want. Angelina.
Well, there's our proof.
Obviously, all I need to do is make sure that Spooner finds this note on Lewis's corpse. And that'll mean I'll be off of the hook at last. But it's impossible for me to let him in here. In doing that, I might just as well sell off my family secret and have Mordred tattooed on my forehead. I'll think of something or other.
Oh, there's so much. Okay.
That goes a long way down. And there's that weird light again.
Hmm.
Whoa, they've really been having fun around here. The floor is littered with empty cartridges. Someone's fired off magazine after magazine here. Did the Order members want to make the Academy collapse? Well, they were pretty damn successful with the entrance, at least. The columns are standing on bases that are set deep into the ground. No end in sight.
Hmm.
There are bullet holes all around here. Those Order people must have been going crazy, shooting all over the place. But why would they have been shooting all around themselves? Might it have had something to do with Angelina's ritual? Or were they doing that to make the Academy collapse? Well, whatever. I ought to make sure I get myself out of here in one piece.
We can certainly try.
The last time I was here, there was a black ball lying in this holder. Somebody must have taken it out. I can only hope that it's still lying around here somewhere.
Hmm.
These nasty devil characters are all over the place. Look like galleon figureheads. Normally you'd take this route here, but it looks pretty blocked up.
Anything we can get from here, though?
There's a piece of black material. Oh, that must be a member of the Order, killed by the falling rocks and all that chaos.
Ooh.
Unrecognizable from here, though.
That sucks.
There's a gap here between the stones. But I can't recognize anything. It's much too dark in there.
Oh, but you're just gonna reach your hand in there anyway.
And I can't feel anything either.
Hmm.
That's a small gap. Much too dark to see anything at all.
Can I, like, feed the extension cable through? Yeah, I kind of figured.
That's a small gap.
Yeah, I kind of figured that might be too big for you to move, dude. Worth a shot, though.
No chance. Whoever built the traps certainly didn't go in for half measures. If you got that on your head, you wouldn't have to worry about getting a headache anymore.
Or any kind of ache anymore, to be quite frank. Okay, chickadee.
These stone flags used to be deadly traps. Once you stepped on one, something would either drop from above or a door would open up. The mechanism's broken now. At least I hope it is. You used to be able to open these doors using a mechanism. That's been destroyed, though, to keep them shut forever.
Hmm.
The last time I was here, there was a black ball somebody must have taken. Lewis looks like he's been eaten. That's a small gap.
Thank you. Hmm? Go gadget lighter. Are we gonna regret what we see in there?
No chance. My arm's blocking the view. I can't see a thing. I'm not an arsonist.
Alright, alright.
That's a small gap.
Hey, Whisper, welcome in. I hope you're doing
No
well.
chance. My arm.
So,
No chance.
I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to do
Lewis
here.
looks like he's been eaten. Lewis looks like With that, I'd at least have evidence.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Actually, I don't even think this has a flash, does it? Hey!
That ought to do it.
Well, there's the ball.
Yes, there's the black ball. In a dead person's hand. And behind that, the other opening.
Well,
If I
actually,
only had something like a stick, I could push the ball out on the other side.
it was probably... Well, no, like... I was kind of hoping it would have a flash, because sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I mean, I don't got a stick, but I got this.
The last time I was here, somebody must have taken it out.
Hey, Lewis, you got a bone we can borrow?
It's pretty damn grisly for sure, but
Well,
I could use Lewis's arm as an extension to get to the black ball.
damn. Okay. Actually, can we look at this up close?
I can see the black ball quite...
Oh, fine. Someone took the time to draw this, and we don't even get to fully see it. I also want to preface that this wouldn't really work because by this point, his tendons would have all relaxed.
Good. The ball's a bit closer to the other opening now.
And rigor mortis would not account for this. Also, hey Rafa, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. We're doing good. We just used a corpse arm to grab a ball.
Is certainly grabbable, but I just can't quite get to it.
I received head pats. Thank you. It didn't say his body. It didn't say his body felt very alive. Well, he said it felt alive, but because there's like bugs and maggots and shit. Oh, he meant from the other side. Whoop.
Gotcha. Now let's get out of here.
Oh, he thought he meant it literally felt alive. Nah.
Adrian Gordon, Grand Master of Portal Magic.
You don't even know how it works, dude. Portal wizard. Just to be safe, because I don't know where the hell
Let's
this is
hope
gonna
that
spit
the
us
portal will
out.
send me directly to Mordred's book. It worked. I'm in the ritual chamber.
Alright, let's look around.
Human skulls. Finely hewn from the stone.
Yeah, I think you might be hoping in vain there, dude.
Could be the throne of the devil.
Never heard of the series. Is it new? No, it is very old. This game came out in 2011, I believe. The second game came out in 2009, and the very first game came out in 2003. Oh yeah, it looks really good. Not gonna lie, Mordred's throne slays. I guess.
Whoa, for a moment I thought Mordred was sitting there. There are several holders here. Is it going to be about which one the ball goes into? That would be theoretically, even physically explicable. But I'd rather not try it.
Wow, my face appears there now. Hi, me. What do you mean writing desk? How is this a writing desk? Is it like a Raven 2? It's not that old, just 14 years. I mean, as far as games go, that is pretty old, to be fair. It's like gaming antique. Or I guess vintage
No idea
gaming.
what language that is. And I don't really want to know. It certainly can't mean anything good in here.
I think that is from the museum and it's a goof, probably. 2011 was like yesterday. Oh, Rafa, if only, but no, no, no. We're all getting old here. I don't know what the fuck that was supposed to be.
The abyss my mother fell into.
It was, though, with the Wixels old.
Everything's in the book.
Sono care, busa dire.
Oh, Darren. Oh god, mistakes have been made? No, we're alive.
Pull yourself together, Adrian.
Can't we just, like, steal this and not...
At last, to own a body once again. What unimaginable power.
Oh. Oh. I think mistakes have been made. Was I supposed to do that? Oh god.
Maria! He's dead.
No! Please! That couldn't be!
He was too weak. I wanted to make him stronger. He could have been much more powerful than I.
What have you done?
Out of my way, woman.
Oh. Okay. crawls into her body and starts fighting him, I guess. Also, damn, Darren needs some food.
No! Is that me? Where am I? In the castle? This has to be the locked room. How the hell did I get in here? Damn blackouts. But Mordred is strong. I can feel him. I don't have a lot of time left.
Okay, so Chicky, I want to ask, was that supposed to happen? Like, this game only has one ending, right? I didn't, like, fuck myself out of the other one? Because I know there's at least, like, another chapter after this one. Okay. So we were supposed to get possessed. Interesting. Okay.
Ugh. Now I can see that I look as bad as I feel.
Yeah, you're looking pretty gaunt, dude. You need some food stat.
Photos of my ma and pa. They can't help me anymore either. And what have we got here? A pair of pliers. I don't need them right now.
Part 5 is like 2 tasks. Interesting. Although I will say, the timer for this portion has already gone off. I just kind of shut it off before then. So, we'll continue with Chapter 5 next time! See, as a non-native English speaker, I love the pronunciation of castle. He's a castle. Castle. But yeah, we'll continue this one next time. It's time to move on to Fear 2.